This will be a quick one. Being able to so stream is on. Good. Let me change the scene. Yes. It's almost midnight, but I wanted to document a little bit because I'm in a very odd space in my life. Are you speaking? Okay, yes, the microphone is working. Good. So I think I did stream yesterday. Yes, now it's Saturday. I talked about raising my state of mind level, sort of. Now, today I was the whole day at work, didn't really have many moments to think or to develop. I now started to or continue developing when I got home, sat down and thought, what is the problem? That's the best question to ask. What is the problem? Do I have some problem that I'm frustrated? It's not, something is not working. Yes, I have that feeling. And it's very weird that human brain, my brain, is fully okay with having stress, having this constant feel of uncertainty. I don't know. If I wanted to figure things out, I could. It's not a problem of capability, but rather motivation or avoidance. Yesterday I raised my state of mind, and that was quite easy. Basically, I have come to a point where there is really not much to develop anymore in many areas. I will develop myself this whole life, but this manner, this case, that is conscious state, what else can I do than be fully aware of this reality and this life, death, and have the control if I want. My safe place is me just being still and thinking. How do I upgrade that? I can't think of any other things to do. So that said, I should be at the top of my life if there is nothing else to do. So I have maxed out the conscious state. And that was what I did yesterday. I thought about it and it is clear, yes. That I can't level up anymore on that sector. And yet again, I want to point out this is all just my way of seeing it, and I know, of course, I might discover something new tomorrow, but that's not the point. The point is I feel that I have maxed it out, and that gives some signals. It changes my brain chemistry, my mind, when I come to that conclusion. That's the point. Not what is right or wrong, because there isn't any. It's very, very big mess, but yes. So that I did yesterday, and I realized that the goal is to be fully relaxed while thinking about anything in life, any topic, any plan, anything. I should be able to be fully relaxed. And I created this gap between my conscious, more pure self and then my other kind of shell of a mind, brain. I didn't get to the end, so didn't feel that clear conclusion, but good enough. Today, I thought about Iraq again, that why is it so difficult to start using it? And it's so obvious. Again, it's so obvious. What was the problem? The problem was that, yes, I did have all the things in my life, main things, categories, built there already. And that was very difficult to put them there, as I have mentioned. Now I started to think, or I realized that all of those projects, all of those ideas or habits, tasks that I know I will do next, I don't feel certain about them, because that's not the goal. The goal is not to focus on a gamifying politics project. The goal is not to focus on EA community. The goal is to help humanity, and that only. Of course, both EA community, gamifying politics project are included there, and I'm 99% sure that I will continue both. But my brain doesn't like just acting or just forcing myself to think, to build something that it hasn't connected to my bigger vision. So I started to think, what is the vision of IRAC again? What is the end goal? If I maxed it out, what is it? And of course, it was just to, or being a tool to help me reach my life's goal. To help humanity. That's the reason. So instead of focusing on some projects that someone else started, community someone else built, I should aim higher and start from the end. What is the end goal? And then start building the plan and start connecting these things that I do currently at this point. Of course, they are in a way for me to reach my goals, but if I just focus on them, on that scale, I'm kind of lost, because I don't know where to go after, and that's difficult. It's difficult to aim too close. And yes, it makes sense. But as I put the title of this stream, being able to, what was it? Aim or think big enough. That is important. How large I can, how big I can think. Just checking, yes, the mic is working good. Such a simple change, but it has huge consequences. The state of mind is so powerful, so important. It's not the skill. It's just a state of mind, how confident I am. If I start to plant some ideas into my mind that this is a maximum plan that I can ever come up with, then if I can't break it, my mind starts to adapt to it. Right now it makes logical sense why this is the case. But it's so weird. Everything is so simple. I'm not talking about or imagining any difficult, complex structures or plans, philosophy. Everything is just super simple. But I feel so powerful. Life gets simplified. I did feel again that fear of losing interest in the world. That when I continue max out aspects in my life, that it's an indicator there is less in it. But of course, that's not the case. I'm still human. Humans are very good at adapting. Right now, in my brain, just happened to lose something because my life suddenly got simplified, smaller. That sense of loss creates the fear. But it's not difficult to feel it. It just takes a little bit of time. And confidence, of course, doesn't hurt that I have done it so much that the feeling of depression or doubt, I can expect it already. One step closer to insanity. But I have tried to build Iraq for years now. That was always the problem. That if I don't have clear enough goal, I can't use it. But now if I have maxed out the goal, there's no excuse. There really is nothing else to do. And I'm talking about or speaking in general in my life. Entertainment, I got rid of it. And still I'm continuing these self-development sessions, meditation sessions, but they're not necessary. And this video is just to document this feeling, because it is huge. It is huge. Well, we'll see what it leads me to.